All right. For the 8, Interstate 8 and the 5 interchange, car pursuit. I was going to get on the highway and I watched it go by. Honda sedan apparently went off the road right here. As I was pulling up, they were walking him up the ramp here, handcuffed already. He's now on the other side of those vehicles. Oh, well, he's in one of those vehicles. His car must have gone off that ramp. Now I've taken this knowing it's here, this off ramp, at 100. But I have a race car, a street legal race car. In my Ford, like the cops drive, you might be able to get away with doing around 80. But you'd be squealing the tires. I pulled off the road. I'm not sure if I should walk up there or not. I'm tempted. Oh, they already got the guy in the vehicle. I was listening to the scanner, and you know how they are. The passenger is being compliant. The driver's and laying down. The driver's not being compliant. And then all of a sudden, if you're listening to Broadcastify, there's a 40-second to a minute and a half delay. So before they even said pursuit, and then what highway they're going on, hey Sci-Fi, I watched them go by. I was about 2 blocks, a block and a half from the on-ramp, and I watched them go by. I was like, woo! And then on this ramp here, I wasn't sure if it was going straight on the 8 or turning here south to go onto the 5 south. This 5 south from where we are here and the 8 interchange, you can get to Mexico in about 15 minutes. Traffic. My house is my neighborhood is just a few exits down this way. I would come here a lot in my daily travels. Behind me, west, is the beach. Obviously, I'm not at the beach now. See if I can put this in my holder. There we go. So it's just going to be a traffic investigation from here on out, I would assume. One, two, 3, 4, 5 vehicles here in San Diego. That far vehicle is an old Crown Vic, and that will usually be a supervisor. It's a military town, so I refuse to call him a sergeant. They don't have the respect to be military. It's a big Navy Marine town in San Diego. Escram, Realist, 213, Realist. Oh, that's it. The police body language indicates that it's over. And there's an unmarked SUV just pulled up, that white vehicle. Oh, that's Doug with California San Diego Cop Watch, or something like that. Stringer, he sells to the networks. Pretty nice guy. There's, oh no, that's an inspector there in the white shirt. I'm in my vehicle. We got 5 watching, 5 thumbs up, right on. That's strong. I would zoom in, but sometimes with these Apple phones, it will go to black screen. I'll go a little bit. Yeah, no back screen for me so far. Clicking sound you hear is my emergency lights. I'm just off the, you can see yellow line. I'm to the left of that yellow line. If I pull forward, I'd have to go over some trash and such. So I'll back up before I pull out. So I don't know if you can see the blue shirt. He's got his camera with him. I've seen him at a few other scenes. A rollover and end of a car chase also. The car chase was City Heights, Irate Productions, San Diego Cop Watch. He's a great auditor or cop watcher. San Diego Cop Watcher. And then when he puts it on his real camera, it comes out as an Irate Production. That's not him. That's a Doug that does. Gosh, I'm sorry. I don't know his channel, but he's a good guy too. Highway Patrol. The motor. I guess it's the Dodge and Highway Patrol, and then the Motor Cop. Those motor cops are great riders. They do a lot of training. A lot of training. You should see. They have competitions in Southern California. Throughout the country, they do competitions. Southern California, they win a lot just because they can train and ride year round. Here comes Highway Patrol, keep us safe. Oh, they stopped it behind me. If you can see in my mirror. Where's my mirror? There we go. You can see it, maybe, I don't know if you can see it through the mirror. The traffic behind me. So they stopped this off ramp, interchange ramp. It goes from the 8. That's the 8 back there. Maybe they're going to slow roll it through after the cones are up. Sorry for the shaky. I got my arm fully extended. And it's zoomed in, out, whatever.
I'm gonna let traffic through.
All right. I'm just gonna start letting traffic through. They got coned. Like I mentioned, the driver of the vehicle that was being pursued, they've apparently he went off the left side here, and as I was pulling up, they were bringing him up to the car. The officer behind me is laying out more cones. Traffic bunched up a lot. This highway comes from Sports Arena, the Midway Drive, Sports Arena Drive, Point Loma, Ocean Beach. If you do a few different turns, SeaWorld, Mission Beach. When they didn't expect this many vehicles when they designed these on and off ramps. You can leave, but it's hard to get to. If you're going southbound on the 5, it's not. There's not a good way. There's no real good way to get to Mission Beach or Point Loma without having to go closer to the airport. But so not much is going to happen after this. From here on out, the traffic behind me will clear out because what's it, 12:50 in the afternoon. It's busy, but it never gets this exit, except that after sunset, it doesn't get that busy. But highway patrols put out his cones out. You know, safety first. But that's cool. He didn't eyeball me at all. So that's a good sign. I put my emergency lights on, my blinkers, immediately. And you can see how far away I am. I'm zoomed in and I'm still a good distance away. Let's go back. Who got in here? S. Graham, Sci-Fi Realist. That's a great name. S. Graham. Go back. Ice cold. Oh, good to see you, brother. Man, you gave us a scare the other night. Ice cold. Let me know, and you can wash my car. I'll give you $1,000. Wash my car. That might help you out. I'll come up. We'll meet in the middle. Whatever. $1,000. We just go through a car wash. I'll still give you $1,000 to try it off. That'd be good, huh? And let's see, V for Vets. He'll be getting a check in the mail in a couple days for his 501c whatever. Yeah, Ice Code, you got my email, so give me a text. Well, hell, there's only 8 people in here. Smo audit at gmail.com. Anytime. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, so not tomorrow. Yeah, I'm serious. No big deal. Once I've mentioned this before, once I get money in cash form, it doesn't have meaning anymore. I can come by tomorrow, late afternoonish, 2ish. You're traffic wise, you're 2 hours north of me. Just let me know. I figured $1,000 car wash. I washed my good car the other day manually. This Ford I'm in, no worries. Oh, Ford Explorer. Ah, banana. So I'm expecting a tow truck eventually. For this scene we're at now. I'll tell you, these vehicles aren't used to slowing down through here. The ice, the king of car crashes. Banana Anna. Who loves Anna? You should all go to her side, and they're singing away. Oh, highway patrols on the highway over there too. I don't think that's needed. You can see way over there on the left. Behind that, next to that tree. All right. Matthew King. I'm looking in my rear view, and the traffic going by should loosen up here. It's also from the 8 onto the 5. That's a transition right there. Man, that's a fun corner too. I can go a lot faster on my car than I can on my motorcycle, let me tell you. Everybody out there, cars are faster than motorcycles. Go check out any race course and you'll see the time. Cars are faster. Just because they have 4-wheel traction. They brake better. A motorcycle can out accelerate, but as far as the corner speed and braking, cars are better. Besides, they have windshields and doors. It's safer too. All right, Margaret came in. I'm sitting in my car. I've got the air conditioning on. It's only in the mid 60s out there, but what the heck? If I got it, might as well turn it on. Okay, the highway patrol on the highway left. See, I told you it wasn't needed. The far... Doug, that other cop watcher, he left. The far high San Diego police left. Uh, the accident happened here on the highway, so highway patrol might take it over. San Diego police had the first call and the chase, since it was on secondary streets when it started. I, ay. I'll probably bail out of this and send Ice an email if he hasn't sent me one. smoaudit@gmail.com. I walked out of my house this morning and there's a couple cop cars a block away. So I grabbed my big camera, walked down the street in barefooted, no sock check, barefooted, and there's two lady cops and a PERT officer. Somebody either used a combination, those garage door combinations, or the garage door wasn't quite shut all the way. At any rate, they stole a car from a garage. In my neighborhood, I would say less than every other has a camera on the street. My house has a camera parked, pointed out my car. That's pretty desperate. The neighbor across the street turned into a Darren. Why are you filming my house? My family. I said, well, I'm filming the officers. I said, I use the term cop. And your house happens to be behind them. And he's getting in my face, and the cop actually came over and put his hands on him, just his arm, back of her arm to keep him from approaching me anymore. As I told him about the Constitution and our First Amendment rights and invited him to go to another country. The person whose car was stolen, I talk to him and his dog all the time as they walk by my house. But he got into well, you'd stay off my property too. So I told him, yeah, you stay off mine. Of course, everybody goes by my house, and quite often they get their camera out and take pictures. I encourage it. It's a beautiful house. It's got statues in the yard. It's got museum quality statues in my yard. Of course I want people to take pictures. I'm proud of it. My parents decked the house out awesomely. It's got a historical home plaque. 100-year-old home. So here comes the highway patrol back to this back car. I'm surprised to see that motor cop doesn't have a full face helmet. That's too bad. Look, Josh came in here from AFA, Accountability for All. All right, Ice Cold just emailed me. We're going to set up a car washing deal. Maybe I'll bring some extra monies and we'll go buy 50 sandwiches or something. There's Josh. Woo! Yeah, so San Diego police, they got to show some time off. I mean, overtime, they got to be involved. Yeah. So I got still just the one highway patrol behind me. And the cones, as you can see, the traffic's loosened up like I mentioned it would. The 8 off ramp there is still pushing some cars through. But, Oh, my man, great video. Well, I'm trying. I went down. I just ordered a dash cam, front and rear. It's been over a week, and the young man behind the counter, he's 23, and a family company. It's kind of cool. The order just hasn't come in. My cameras should be this week and get them installed. But me and him I gave him a Constitution. He started reading it immediately. While I was doing that cop watch this morning, the dash cams, yeah, bait car. So I came out of Target the other night. There's a young man selling candy bars for X amount of dollars, so I paid him double. A good cause. But he told me the cops pulled up and ran my plates. And I told him, of course they did. I'm a cop watcher. They know my car. They should get used to it. So anyway, yeah, the cop watch this morning, an older couple from New York owned a house on the same street. And they told me why the street has its name. Is named after Eugene. Woo! You still there back east? Thank you so much. He was telling me some stories about Vietnam. He was a helicopter pilot where he went in the North Vietnam and saved some soldiers with his helicopter. And one of the higher ups was giving him a hard time. So they the guy that's giving him a hard time, they shipped back to the U.S. stateside. So the helicopter pilot could keep working. And then his wife came walking up, and I explained to them what I do and why I was doing it. And she was so happy that somebody's keeping the government here accountable and trying to get them to be transparent. It was 3 lady officers, and then one of them, while she's doing her report, drives to the far corner. So I go walking up, and she's got this high school grin on her face, and she drives to the other corner. How childish. If she had done that a couple more times, I would have had to get my oxygen on. Now we got, who's pulling up here? Fox 5. Fox 5 right there. What an idiot. Pull up or pull back. Don't park right there. What a dummy. It's not like they narrowed the street down already. He should have pulled in behind me, in front of me, behind that. So now it's all clogged up because of him. What a dummy. A special homeless day, yeah, middle of the week. I'd like to get you some funds to help you out. So here comes High Patrol. This guy, he's going to tell this guy to move. And it's just common. TP, hey. Ice cold. Nobody said hi, Lois. Lois. Love. TP. Yell at him, Smo. Yell at him. Okay. Tow truck. Excellent. All right, if they let that guy walk up, I'm walking up and we'll get some good footage of the. Yeah, I was wondering about that too, Ice. It's about your son. You didn't mention anything, so I assumed he got out. OR? All right, traffic loosened up again, definitely. Liz. Fox 5. It's the mid 60s. The sun's coming out. Well, I was a wannabe hippie. I graduated high school in the XXX. I graduated high school in the mid-70s, late mid-70s. So the technical hippie was already over with. How's it going?
Hey, everything okay or what?
Yeah, thanks. I'm recording.
Oh, you media or what?
Yeah, well, independent media, yeah.
Okay, all right.
I'm a self-employed independent journalist.
Okay, all right.
Right on. Thank you. Yell at him. No, he's cool. They're cool. I'm cool. He saw my oxygen and asked if I was okay. I get that a lot. So that cameraman. So I'm gonna be heading up there. Oh, did I just lose? Did I just lose the picture? Oh, it's still. All right, I'm not gonna see the chat here because I came outside. If they let this guy, they have to let me. No, sir.
Well, you can't be out here.
You let him, you have to let me.
He's media.
I am too.
Where's your media pass?
There is no such thing.
Yes, there is. You have to.
I'm a self-employed independent
You
journalist.
have to have.
There is no such thing.
Yes, there is.
No, there isn't.
Sir, you're not allowed to be out here. I will.
Sir,
cite
you let him, you have to let me.
He has a media pass.
Sir, there is no such
Yes,
thing.
there is. Are you going to leave or do I need to cite you?
Are you going to arrest me?
Is that what you're going to make happen?
No,
I'm
you
asking
have
you-
to say it.
I'm asking you to leave on your own free will.
If you're asking
Where did
me,
you
I'm
park?
going to refuse.
Where did you park?
Right here, you blocked me in.
How did I block you in? Where?
The cones are around my car right there.
No, you had to pull into the cones.
I was here before you were.
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was. I watched you pull up. I have it on
Where's
recording.
your car?
It's right there.
That white one?
I'm not going to
So you're
interfere,
in that
sir.
white car?
I'm not going to interfere.
But you can't be here. You can go back to your car.
I'm
Wait.
just here to document.
You go back to your car. Wait.
I'm just here to document. You let him, you have
Did
to
you hear
let
what I
me.
said? Did you hear what I said?
I'm not going to get any closer than him.
Did you hear what I said?
You let Doug, the other
Do you have
one,
ID
come
on you?
through
Do you
here.
have ID on you?
No, sir.
You have to show me your ID.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
What reasonable articulate sufficient that I've done a crime?
You're on the freeway. It's illegal to be on the freeway.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. As
No,
a
it's
pedestrian,
not.
it is.
I'm not on the
Are you
freeway. The
refusing to
freeway's
provide?
over
Are you
there.
refusing to provide identification to me?
You're refusing me to be a media.
You're not media. I don't see
Did the
pass.
person that recorded Rodney King was media?
Did you hear what I
No.
said? Are you gonna listen to me?
The person that
Are
recorded
you gonna
Floyd
listen to
was.
me? Are you gonna listen to me, sir?
I don't have to. I haven't done any crimes.
You're on the freeway.
That's the freeway.
Okay. I need to see ID. You're not allowed to be on the
I
freeway.
don't have an ID on me.
Okay.
Sir?
Come here. Come Come here. All right.
Sir, I'm disabled. You're free to follow me.
No, I'm not.
I'm not resisting.